house itself was built tongue and groove. So when they traveled between their fishing villages or their sea otter villages or wherever they went during their migration patterns, they would take down the walls, take it with them. Our last port of the cruise, Wrangell. Some people are going on big bear viewing excursions where you either fly in or you take a 1-hour Zodiac ride. It's $400 to stand in a blind and watch the grizzlies or black bears or Kodiak bears. Good morning. We've got another beautiful day here in Alaska, and we are amongst lots of islands heading to Wrangell. This is our position. Oh, how about that? On port side is Yank Island, and down here is Wrangell. It's a really short distance to the shore. We're all out here waiting.
Yellow and black.
It is incredibly warm out here today.
We will begin momentarily, but this is the best time if you want to take a picture of that front screen. A lot at the beach, but they're a lot less expensive.
Mulberries.
Island. This island is named Chief Shakes Island. The house behind me is Chief Shakes Tribal House. Chief is our title, but the name Shakes is a name that's been passed down from age to age for about 9 different times. The name was acquired through a great battle that happened here, that took place here, and that happened between 5 different tribes at the time. Now, the people who had won were the Tlingit, the indigenous area of this place, or the indigenous people of this area, and I am also a descendant of the Tlingit myself. Not an original tribal house, it is a model house. An original house would be built 15 feet longer and about 20 feet wider. Those carving notches inside of the planks there. So 93% of this house was entirely made by women. The other 7% is anything that remained from the old house that we could still use. That includes 2 long beams on the inside and multiple cross beams, and some walls. Start by saying the word Lin. When you say Lin, notice that your tongue touches the roof of your mouth. You're gonna hold it there and blow air out the sides of your cheeks. Tlingit.
Well, I can't do it.
Exactly, perfect.
I'm
And if you said it
linguistically
properly, you're
challenged.
spitting on your name. The flow chart. Below each of these moieties is the amount of clans that you have. For this clan, the one who owns this house, that is the Nanya Ai. It is like your family name. If your tribe is like your country, this is like your family. Like my English last name is Baker, this house, my Tlingit last name would be Nanya Ai. Below that on the brown bear house, and that it puts me at more of an immediate family. So the reason that we have short doors is not because we were short people. I'm not a great example. There are taller people than I am. But the reason we have a short door is for a safety precaution and a respect. If you were invited to our house and you entered our house, you would be forced to bow as a sign of respect to our people and to the chief of the house. But if you were not welcome inside our house, you likely would not have told us you were coming, and instead you're likely trying to infiltrate our house. So to prevent to bow, as it is a short door, putting you in a submissive position, and you are clonked on the head, either thrown to the fire in the center or the beach out front, but either way you are not getting in.
Totem poles once stood there.
It wouldn't be a warring totem, it would be a shame totem, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But
Totem pole
that
laid
is
to
usually
rest.
what we say.
That is a shame. Totem pole. Whatever they did, they have to pay off their debt, and it's going to come down next year because the debt should be paid off. The whole family has to compensate for whatever it was that was done. I'm not sure if that's a frog or if that's a bear or a turtle. They are frogs. The entire clan slept inside this one big house. Let's just call it a mobile home. Not much privacy. But he's picking up some of the fluff. Not sure what all this white is. All this white is from this humongous tree, whatever it is.